Morning diggers, we're back out yet again, and we got some bloke over there having an 80s disco, and it's only midday. Well, I thought it was midday because it was a cold, bright April day, and the clocks were striking 13. Do you know that was 41 years ago? 41 years, if you know that. Anyway, what a load of rubbish. I should be talking about detecting. We're out over on a old permission or a present permission, whatever you want to call it. The grass is up by that high, so we got problems at the minute. There's a few bits over there that's a lot lower, so, and there's some ploughed stuff, but they've gone and spread a load of muck over it, and we've got to wait until we've had a couple of days downpour till that goes in, and then they'll probably plough it, and then it'll be rough ploughing, it'll be ankle breaking stuff, and then we're just going to wait till they roll it and seed it, and hopefully we'll get on there. But today we'll be putting that with the grass and the pasture, and yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you on the first hole. Well, this is the first, well, one of the first finds of the day. I think it's a watch winder. Oh God, I'll tell you what a difference a day makes. This bloody weather, it's absolutely teeming it down. But faint heart never won fair lady. We've said that before. Anyway, a watch winder, and on to the next. Yeah, well, I think we're onto a strap end here on this one. There's a bit of decoration on it. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I don't know how old this thing is, but that's not bad. We found a Saxon strap end on this bit before. I'll try and get a picture of that somewhere, but there's no guarantees. I've got to go through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bits of stuff to try and find it. But I'll try. I will try. There you go. Some sort of strap end. Don't know how old, but there's some stuff going on here, stuff going on there, and that's enough of that. Well, I think that's George III, don't you? Yeah, I think it is. There's bust there, and then over the other side, flip it over, and there is the Britannia. Funny how it just sticks out a little bit, you know, that sort of light colour. I wonder what's happened there. Yeah, well, that's about 1800, something like that, maybe. There's not a lot about, but when things like that come out, you know there's stuff about. Very encouraging, indeed. Well, you know what's going on at this party next door? Isn't she lovely? Some bloody karaoke crap. I thought to myself, bol him in hell. I can't be doing with this all day. But anyway, what's in the hole? Have a guess. I can see it. It's a big one. Oh God. I can feel it. Oh. Ooh. Suits you, sir. Look at that bloody thing. Let me clean it up. Unbelievable. Well, we've just had this one up, and I would say that is nigh on. That bust is nigh on. It looks like it's not been circulated. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, 1593. Look at it. Oh, I'll get some more pictures and everything, but that is we've had some luck. We have some luck. You could almost cry, the luck we've had. And I'm just passing it on to you guys. You know, we don't boast. If we find a bloody nail, it's a nail. If we find a hammered, it's a hammered. Oh, yesterday found some bloody... Oop, never mind. Durex wrappers. Was that quick? Anyway, on to the next. Well, I had this one up on an 8. I don't know what's in here. I think it's a bit of crap, to be honest. Could be something. Ugh. Not one of these bloody Romans, is it? I think it's a Roman grot. It might be. Let me clean it up a minute. Blimmin' messy thing. Hang on a sec. Yeah, it's definitely a grot of some sort. I think it's a Roman grot. Nothing else comes up like that. But yeah, a Roman grot. So a hammered and a Roman grot. So, on to the next. Well, we know we're thereabouts on the digs and stuff and what's about. I mean, look at that. Bit of pot there. Just had this other little thing up. It looks old, bit of patina, I call that. But God only knows what that could have come off of. It could have been, I don't know. Trying to think now. Could be anything. What do you reckon? Anyway, on to the next. Well, I'm getting caught out by lots and lots of bits of lead today, but this is a blimmin' pot mend here. Look at that. That is a pot mend and a half. God, they must have really damaged that pot and then plopped this over the top. Bang. Carried on drinking or eating out of it or whatever it was, but look at the size of that. That's huge. Normally you'd only get the little sort of tiny little bits and pieces of pot mends, but that is a pot mend. Anyway, let's see what else is about. Well, this is another nice one. This is a, I was going to say it's a pot mend. It's a bloody bag seal, for God's sakes. Oh dear. That's because I found that massive pot mend just now, but it says Anglo on the back of that. Anybody know what Anglo stands for? Is it some sort of seed? Is it some sort of bag of trading stuff? Anglo. Who knows? Nice though. Yep, Anglo. Do you know, you can wander around these fields aimlessly for hours on end, and then all of a sudden it just gives up that little something. And that little something, you think, oh, is that more lead? Is that more tin? Is that more this? Is that more that? Or rubbish that comes out ring pulls? But a lovely little buckle there. And I'm pleased with that. It just gives me a little bit of hope. Well, here we go. I think that is a pheasant. Is it? Even my gloves pointing to it. Look, a pheasant. A pheasant badge. It definitely flies. Anyway, one pin on the back, and next to it, we think this is a pot leg. So pot leg, pheasant badge. Lovely. Look how cute this thing is. It's got the, yeah, what they call that? The clasp, I think, or something like that. Yeah, no, clasp, chape, for God's sake. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. And all together, just that little bit broke on that side. But yeah, chape, lovely little buckle. I expect that's going back to maybe 1700s, probably. Bit before, maybe. Well, look at this one. I guess a loom weight of sorts. It's got that iron going up through there, and this is why we're sort of finding the stuff that we're finding, because it just sort of 14, 15, 1600s, very difficult to date, but that's about the size of it. And that's the only reason why I could think we're finding the stuff we're finding around here. Yeah, look. Bit of horse decoration. Isn't that lovely? I thought that was a boss at first, you know, one of those shield bosses, but no, horse decoration. Right, on this one, this is going to be, if you know, let me know, but can you see the pattern in that? And this is sort of concave, this side. And we reckon that this could be a dagger shape. What's left of it? Might be right, might be wrong. Probably dreaming. We can all dream though, can't we? Well, when you go out detecting, you always got to have a good imagination. And I reckon, I'm not too sure, a bit big for me. That could be a ring. I don't know. I was on here the other day, I'd done a clip and somebody turned around and said, oh, I'm a roofer, and that tilly lamp thing is, that was Aaron, I think, who said that. Yeah, he said that tilly lamp thing is something off a, you know, like a fixing for a roof. I don't know, but this could be not, but who knows? It's different though, isn't it? Yeah, nice. Well, I think I know what this is. It's got to be a pipe tamper on it. Just out of this hole here. This there hole. Yep, pipe tamper, I think. Well, we had a snake one of these last week, and now we got a swan one. Or it could be the other way around, actually. Yeah. Anyway, your call. They could be like 1970s school stuff, or they could be Georgian. It's a difficult one. It's a bit like lead. When you try and age lead, it's just nigh on impossible. But yeah, what a lovely little thing that is. And I bet somebody was wandering across here with their bloody trousers down thinking, how the hell did that happen? Ugh. That's better. Yeah. Poor buggers. I bet they got home, Mum, I've lost my belt thing. Swan. Don't know. Well, I'm not scraping the bottom of the barrel, but I think this is a lead scribe. For somebody with big fat fingers. What do you think? Lead scribe? No. I've been finding some weird lead bits today, and I don't know what's going on. That can't be just a bit of a lead. I definitely think it's a scribe. How old? Never know. Could be Roman. Could be something in the 1500s. Could be anything. Could be something they tapped into, something like a dowel. Who knows? Interesting, though. Ah, that's the joys of detecting in England, isn't it? Lead after lead after lead. Do you know, if I went out detecting just for lead, I don't think I'd even find any. Or would I? Anyway, moving on. Well, there we go, look. Little bag seal as well. Isn't that lovely? That's really nice. Now, a musket ball as well, about the size of a Malteser. Whew, I shan't be taking a bite out of it, but seeing it's Easter, who knows? Just might. On to the next. Even the cows are getting excited about this one. There's a blimmin' bull in with that lot. Anyway, there's something in here. Don't know where, just here. Well, of course I know where. Could be a button. Could be, I reckon that it, oop, Christ, that's blimmin'. What's going on there then? Ah, that's better. I think that is either a William, like a love tokeny type thing, or I can't really see it. There's something going on up there. Could be a hammered. I'll try and clean it up a minute. Hang on a sec. So on this one, you could just about see. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a FR down here. So this would have been like a shilling type thing, wouldn't it? Yeah, we think it's a Anne actually. This one. If you look over the other side, there's sort of. It's difficult to explain, but there's a bus going over this way and there's a bit of hair down there, so it could be, but it might not be. It might be just well, it's definitely something. It's definitely silver. That's the trouble with detecting. Totally trashed that coin, and what a shame. But moving on. Cool, right by the wall this one come up, 1967, 2 bob. Lizzie on the back, and that's 58 years old. Isn't it marvellous? Right by this wall as well. Odd. Moving on. Right, this is cold up here today and it's windy and wet, but anyway, this is a bit of horse harness decoration, probably 1600s. And for my find that I'm just going to whip in front of you and whip away is, are you ready? Hello! Well, I thought it was a Roman at first, but it's not. It's looks like George I here. And looking on the other side, you can just, well, I couldn't really see it, my mate could. See the Britannia? Yeah, you can there, look. But it's George I, we think, unless you know different. Well, just had this one up before I sort of clean it, and I think we got a hammered coin here. I don't know what that is. The shield on it like that. There you go. And let's have a look on the back. There's not much going on there. Let me clean it up a minute. I don't want to wreck it. Hang on. Well, judging by the shield, it could be a Henry, could be a Lizzie, could be anything, but it's definitely a hammered. And on the back of it, it's totally gone. You can just see like the beading around the side, but that's about it. The most you get out of that one is the shield. But yeah, we'll take it. and it's a hammered. Lovely. And we'll get some pictures. Look at this, look. You can just read on there, Carlos. Look at that, all that scum on there, or whatever it is, corrosion. Can't see nothing on the other side. Nothing at all. Might be able to make out the Britannia, but yeah, you got a coin there in the 1600s. I need to be covered by gunky crap. And what a shame. And that come up on the screamer as well. So yeah, 1600s Charles. Well, I was just coming across here and I thought to myself, this grass is mad. It's not even worth having the detector on. Got my little 9-inch coil. I'm trying to get through it. I got my sensitivity on 24, as you can see. And I just thought, what am I doing wasting my time? It's just like going through a jungle. But out of this little hole here pops up this, and it's another hammered. I don't know which one it is. It looks like a Scottish one. Not sure, totally trashed. You can see around the sides here there's something going on. I don't know if it's an English one. Can you see anything? Get some pictures of it, but yeah, nevertheless, a hammered's a hammered. Only one thing to say. Hammered! Good old Manticore. Never lets me down. That 9-inch coil, it won't come off now, by the way. It's completely welded, stuck on there. There you are. It's the size of a hammered, isn't it? Or is that just me? Well, thanks for watching all that. Quite a bit up, actually. There was a couple of hammereds, as you've seen. There was one that was sort of, couldn't get nothing off it. We had that Queen Anne coin, and this that's the depressing part about detecting. You get something like that up, and it's a bucket lister for me, and blank. But I know it's a Queen Anne. I know I've had one. Must do better. Had that other lovely hammered, and yeah, had a really good time actually. The signals at the minute, I'm not going to harp on about the signals, but they've been terrible, shocking. We've been, you know, that last hammered I had just now, that thing, I don't know what it was with the shield on. I think it might be a, don't know what it is actually, but that come up on a crappy signal. I just thought it was tin, and it wasn't. I turn it over, up pops a hammer. So you just got to dig everything with these bad signals. And we're waiting for the ground to be turned over and ploughed and rolled, as I said in the beginning, but that's not now. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, ping, there it is up there, and we'll see you all again.